Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. Now, I am late to the party on a lot of the Super Bowl trailers, and I do apologize about that. I actually had to work last night, so there was no way I could get around to watching the trailer. That really was the one that piqued my interest the most. And as if you can guess it, it is, I should put it over here, Twisters is what the movie's called, but Twister, the original Twister, with Bill Paxton. This movie, I really don't have any words to describe how much this truly terrified me as a kid. When I was very young, I would even go as far as saying 5 or 6 years old. My mom was a massive fan of this film. She loved Twister. I remember as a kid sitting down, not once, but twice, because I watched it in school too. And it's a good movie. It's a good time. And Bill Paxton, of course, is great in this movie. But I remember sitting down as a kid and trying to watch this movie. And the opening scene comes up with the father. And that's all I'll say. When the dad scene happens. Ever since that moment, it has sparked a fear of tornadoes. I am absolutely terrified of tornadoes till this day. As a matter of fact, when I was about 14 or 15 years old, I think it was probably 14, there was a moment here in Ohio where we came extremely close to actually having a tornado happen. We were listening to the radio, and it sounded like it was on the verge of hitting our small town. And I freaked out so badly thinking about Twister, thinking about all of my family being taken away, that I actually had started a panic attack and I couldn't breathe. So they had to rush me to the hospital after it was all said and done. I literally could not breathe. And I was starting to cry because I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh my God, this sucks. And I went to the hospital. They had to give me oxygen so I could breathe. Genuinely, I'm better today, but I am still terrified of tornadoes. Tornadoes are the worst natural disasters for me. There's a lot probably worse ones than tornadoes, because tornadoes, you know, are very limited on what they're going to do. It's still a terrifying concept that this giant swirling vortex of doom will come out of the sky and just take away your family and your house and everything. It's terrifying to me. So, Twister, yeah, ever since I was a kid, this movie has terrified me. So we're going to react to the new Twisters trailer. I'm already nervous watching this thing because, like, this shit freaks me out. It really does. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and after the video. Jeez Louise.
Guys, whatever's in there, it's big and it's moving fast. Drive. Go, 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 go.
Storm chasers. Yee jeez, man.
Guys, you gotta get out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out. Why would you want to do this for a living? Storm chase. Why?
It's Tyler Owens.
The thrill?
Calls himself a tornado wrangler. If you feel it, chase it! I said if you feel it, chase it! All right, here we go.
My anxiety's going up.
She's gorgeous.
You thought you could destroy a tornado.
We never had a chance.
You want one?
Isn't that thing called Dorothy or something like that?
You don't face your fears. You ride them.
We got twins! Twins!
Twins!
Was that it?
Nope.
In theaters July, of course, my birthday month. Great. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to challenge your fears, I guess. If you're terrified of tornadoes, I would never do it. I would never do it. You know what? You know what? If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, or let's say, I'll go, you know, I'm not even going to go 100. I'm going to go 500,000 because I'm not going to do this if I don't have to. And I will never do this if I have any choice in it. But if we hit like 500,000, I will get with a local like storm chasers team, and I will see if I can go out and be close to one of these things, and I'll have someone record my reaction. I'll probably have to go to the hospital. I would at least say I conquered one of my biggest fears. I've never seen a tornado in person. I've seen funnel clouds, but I've never seen like an actual full-on tornado come down in person. So that would be first. The video would literally be me, right, looking at the crew saying, all right, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Stop. We got to wrap it up right now. What if that thing comes at us, man? It's right over there, but it could be here in a second. And I'd be just completely bombarding them with complaints and crying and whines. I wouldn't even want to be there after the first one. And yeah, if 2 came down, oh, it's done. I'm gone. I am gone. It doesn't even look like there's 2. Like, there's one right here and one right here, and then it kind of looks like there might be another one forming right there. It's probably going to be like an all-out tornado scene where a whole bunch of tornadoes are going to come down and just give me a straight-up heart attack. This looks like a fun time, though. Actually, as a matter of fact, it kind of takes me back to the days of, like, early 2000s horror films. And I'm actually kind of a fan of some of those, like, late 1990s, early 2000s horror movies. And Twister isn't really necessarily like an all-out, straight-up horror film. It has its scary-ass moments, but it's not really a straight-up horror film. If you're scared of tornadoes, it's going to freak you out. Kind of like arachnophobia. If you're scared of spiders, it's going to freak you out.
Oh, she's perfect!
She's gorgeous.
I don't find tornadoes gorgeous. I don't find them gorgeous at all. Look at that tornado's curves, man. Did you notice them curves on that tornado?
You thought you could destroy a tornado.
We never had a chance.
I swear to God, that thing, when I said earlier, I think that thing is called Dorothy. If I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with the Wizard of Oz. It's been a few years since I've watched Twisters. I actually have not not Twisters. It's been a while since I've watched Twister. I don't think I've seen Twister since like 8th grade of school. Yeah, it's been a while.
You want one? You don't face your fears.
Dude,
You ride them.
you don't face your fears, you ride them. Quit with that nonsensical bullshit. You're literally driving towards death at that point. Dude, the second my roof of my vehicle got ripped off, I'd be like, it's done. We just came very close, guys. We're about to die. This is literally heaven telling us, hey, I can rip off your fucking hood. Why the hell are you still going? Seriously, just don't. Oh, God, dude, look at all that. There's no cow flying in there like a classic Twister scene.
We got twins! Twins!
You know what, though? Some people are very enthusiastic about it. That is a plane. Okay, that is a plane flying into it. Oh, that is stupid. That is beyond belief stupid. Why would you fly a plane close to those things? There are some people out there who are extremely enthusiastic about storm chasing, kind of like how I'm enthusiastic about the paranormal. There's some people out there enthusiastic about, they like the thrill of going out there and doing something like that crazy and that drastic. Like, they feel like they're living life, which I can completely respect. Now, obviously, I can't personally do it I would never want to do this. I'm already getting flustered. I'm already getting nervous because I'm already like sitting here thinking, if we hit 500,000, I'll go out and look at one of these things in person. And to be frankly honest with you, even if we hit 500,000, there's no guarantee I'd want to do it. If we hit 500,000, I would do my utmost best to get close to one of these things. But then I would be like gone. I'll try though. I'll try. That's the main thing. I'll try. It's the thought that counts, right? It's just, look at those things, man. Those are like out of your control. Right? That, like with the paranormal, you can walk out of the building if you feel uncomfortable and spooked. But here, these things literally be like look like a mile away and then be right at your front doorstep in like 10 seconds. These things are like so unpredictable and out of control that I would not know what to do if one just came right at me. It does seem fun. Again, it does seem like a fun time. This is a movie I would definitely go take my mom to go see in theaters for sure because she loved the first Twister, and this would bring her right back to those classic natural disaster movie days. And again, Twister is like one of the better ones. Most of these like end of the world kind of natural disaster movies can be overdone and just kind of cash grabby feeling, but Twister actually felt like it had an ounce of something put into it, like an actual ounce of like trying to make something creative and something that's going to be a classic. It is to a lot of people a classic movie. And I find it to be a classic movie, personally. So what did you guys think of this trailer? Are you guys excited? Hit the like button again. Subscribe to the channel. I will do more trailer reactions if you guys want to see more trailer reactions. This one was tough to get through because I do genuinely have a fear of tornadoes. So just looking at those things coming down, coming close to the vehicles is already nerve-wracking enough. So, all right, guys, I'll check you out in the next one. Take care.